Hi and welcome to the backswing section here at improvemygolf.co.uk. And big question, how does your lower body look at the top of the backswing? How should your lower body look at the top of the backswing? Two very, very important questions. First off, we see a lot of golfers over rotate. We also see a lot of golfers not rotate. And the key thing between those two is flexibility. And also we could put age in there as well, but again I think that comes into your flexibility bracket. Golfers on tour like Rory McIlroy kind of keep a very, very solid and stern lower body, not massive turn, but they create torque in the body, lots of core work and power on the way through. We see a lot of players like even Mickelson as well, as he comes up, well in his case the right foot comes up off the ground a little bit as he goes with the driver to the top of the backswing. So lots of lower body and footwork action going on during the top of the backswing. What do we like? And what do we like to teach the guys that come for golf lessons with us? And if we're going to talk about separation, we're going to talk about shoulders rotating 90 degrees at the top. I think that's a given in pretty much everyone's golf swing and everyone's kind of golfing philosophy. Our golfing philosophy is to try and allow the lower body to stay solid during the backswing, but as a result we will get to around about 45 degrees of hip turn at the top of the backswing. So let's try and encourage a 45 degree separation between lower body and upper body. Otherwise this is known as the X factor stretch. The X factor stretch is how much is between the two. So we're looking at our X factor stretch at being 45 degrees. We don't want to see too much lower body action, and there's a big reason for that. It's because in our coaching experience, and we had a lot of coaching experience, we coach on a huge number of golfers every single week, we see too much hip turn leads to a straight right leg. When we get a straight right leg on the way back down, the golf club will generally come over the top, because once this right hip comes forward to reflex the right foot, the upper body then comes on the outside. The right shoulder then follows on the way back down. There's going to be some of you guys watching this now that think, actually, yeah, my right leg straightens quite a lot, and actually I do swing over the top. And guys, that's probably why. That is a real big indicator. Once we get that right leg locked here, the right hip then pops out. When the right hip pops out here, we've got very limited flexibility. We can't do much on the way down because we spend half of the downswing recorrecting and recalibrating this position to then come through impact. By which time club's already made contact with the ball, we've probably struggled with strike, and we've certainly lost power. So it's important that we get to the top of the backswing with minimal hip turn. If this right leg starts to straighten, we can start to put too much weight onto this left side. Now that's a reverse pivot. A reverse pivot is really bad for the swing in the fact that once you get to this side, you've got nowhere else to go. And then you start to rotate around the left leg, and as you'll see, the club starts to come back over the top again. So a reverse pivot can encourage an out to win swing path. I say can, because it doesn't always. So from a reverse pivot, don't get me wrong, you can still drop it on the inside and hit a massive hook or a huge block. They're just a couple of examples of what can happen from a reverse pivot. So at the top of the backswing, it's massively important that we've got both legs flexed, hips have rotated 45 degrees, shoulders 90, then we can start and initiate a really powerful and solid downswing.